You ever feel like you're playing a game with money, but you were never told the actual rules? Well, guess what? Today, we're throwing out that old playbook. We're going to dive into the real equation for building wealth, and I promise you, it's probably not what you're thinking.
Okay, just look at this number. That's $117 billion. It's an amount of money that's so big it's hard to even wrap your head around, right? That's roughly the net worth of Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos. It just feels like it belongs in a completely different universe. And honestly, for most of us, it kind of does.
Because, see, while that reality of just unimaginable wealth exists, so does this one. This is the world of credit card bills, student loans, and that constant nagging feeling that you're just not getting paid enough to keep up. It's like one side is playing the game, and the other side feels like they're being played by it.
And look, if you've ever felt like that, you are definitely not alone. That feeling that the whole system is, I don't know, rigged against you, it's incredibly common. It's this super frustrating thing that can make any dream of real wealth feel totally impossible. But what if that's not the whole story?
All right, so let's get into it. Let's start with the first huge problem, this flawed equation that we're all taught from day one. And that is trading our time directly for money.
I mean, really think about this for a second. What if the path you've been on your whole life, go to school, get a good job, work hard, what if it's based on a formula that was never, ever designed to create true wealth in the first place? Now this is where it gets really interesting, because this one chart just shatters a massive myth. Most of us, we just assume the super rich inherited all their money, right? But the data, it tells a totally different story. For people with a net worth over 30 million bucks, a staggering 68% are self-made. So if they weren't just born into it, what on earth do they know that the rest of us don't?
Well, for one thing, they know that this equation is a total trap. You know the old rule, money equals a salary you get from a job? And yeah, it's simple, it feels stable, society tells us it's the responsible thing to do. But here's the kicker. It's also a mathematical dead end if your goal is, real wealth.
Let's just look at the brutal math for a second. Let's say you earn 20 bucks an hour, working 40 hours a week. It would take you almost 24 years just to gross $1 million. And that's the real problem right there. That's before a single dollar is taken out for taxes, or rent, or inflation. You're trading away your single most precious resource, your time, and the return is it's way too slow.
Okay, so if that old equation is totally broken, what's the real formula? Well, it's all about a complete shift in how you think. It's about shifting your focus away from earning and towards solving problems.
This right here, this is the first part of the new mantra. Stop chasing money. And I know, it sounds completely backward, almost absurd, right? Like, how are you supposed to get money if you stop chasing it? Well, it's because money isn't the real target. It's just the byproduct of something way more important.
And here's the crucial point. In our economy, your income isn't actually tied to how hard you work. Not really. It's tied to the perceived value that you provide to the market. So who decides that value? The market does. Your customers, your clients, your audience, they're the ones who decide what you're worth.
Think about it like this. A cleaner might work way harder physically than an accountant, but the accountant has specialized knowledge that can save a client thousands and thousands of dollars, so the market perceives that as more valuable. The cleaner skills, absolutely essential, no question, but they're also more easily replaceable, which leads to a lower perceived value. See? It's not about how much you sweat, it's about the value of what you produce.
And there it is. That's the heart of the whole thing. If you really want to generate wealth, you stop looking for money. You start looking for problems. $1 million problem? Solve it, and it can make you millions. $1 billion problem? Well, you get the idea. At the end of the day, wealth is just a reward for solving other people's problems.
So you might be asking, where do I find these valuable problems? Honestly, you just have to listen. Pay attention to what people are complaining about all the time. What frustrates them? What do they find super inconvenient? What do they wish existed? The world is basically screaming its problems at you every single day. Your job is just to find one that's actually worth solving.
But finding a solution, that's only part one of the puzzle. The second part, which is just as critical, is scale. How do you take that solution from helping one person to helping many?
And this is the absolute key. Your solution has to be able to grow without you, independent of your time. Think about it. If you have to be there physically for every single transaction, you haven't built a business, you've just built yourself another job.
Let's do a quick comparison.
A yoga teacher, let's say she charges $100 an hour. She can only teach so many classes in a day, right? Her income is completely tied to her hours. But what if that same teacher creates an online yoga course? She builds it once, and it can be sold an infinite number of times, 24/7, to anyone in the world. That is the incredible power of separating your income from your time.
So, we've got the full equation now. Solve a valuable problem and then scale that solution. But that leaves us with the biggest question of all. Why? What's the point? What's the ultimate prize in all of this?
Because when you really get down to it, this whole pursuit of wealth was never about stacking up paper or watching numbers grow on a screen. Money's just a tool. It's a means to an end. It's not the end itself.
This is what it's all about. This is the ultimate prize. The one thing this new equation can give you that a traditional 9-to-5 never, ever will. And no, it's not about a bigger house or a faster car. That's just stuff. Those are just symbols. The real goal is freedom.
So what is freedom, really? It's the ability to wake up in the morning and completely own your day. It's about never again having to trade your precious, finite hours for a paycheck. It's about reclaiming the one resource you can never, ever get back, your time, and using it to live your life completely on your own terms.
So there you have it. This new equation, it's like a new lens for seeing the world. It completely reframes your entire approach to work, to value, to wealth. So the only question left, and it's the only one that really matters, is this: what problem are you going to solve?